So I'm out today. I'm going to be putting some trail cameras out in a nice little spot that I know of. Been here once or twice already, seen tracks of some animals. One of our problems over here in the UK, England, is we don't really have a lot of wildlife like Canada does, American stuff like that. We have deers, badgers, foxes, squirrels, pigeons, pheasants, but we don't really have like any, wild animals like bears, leopards, tigers, mountain lions. We don't have any of that. I know at the top of our country, Scotland area, they were on about introducing wolves back up there to help control the deer population. No one knows if that's been done yet, but there are talks about that. But if it were a wolf area, I don't think I'd be out. I'm walking around their territory. So what I'm wanting to do is walk pretty quietly, without making too much noise. I'm going to have to go through all this, so there's going to be some noise here, isn't there? Because what my idea is, if I can see any animals running away from the area, that I know where the little tracks are, I can always work them out anyway. I'm not seeing no at the moment. Oh yeah, we have rabbits and hares as well. A minute ago I was just on about a couple of them, but we have them as well. But with rabbits and hares, they're quite scarish. Something's just been jumping across the floor then, maybe a frog or something. So it does look pretty much the same as when I last here, apart from the bottom down here. Like something's going on down here. All this was high up, it won't pull down like that, and it's been pulled out of the roots. Well, the roots have been pulled out of the ground, let's say. Everywhere, here, there, all around. Is it a safe place to put the cameras? I don't know, but I'm going to have a look around the trees and stuff like that, see if I can see any cameras already. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to sit here for about half an hour, just going to listen out, see if I can hear anything. These have definitely been ripped up, all these plants from roots. And it always seems to be the same type as well. So I've just come across these. Both identically the same. They've been here a while. So we do have some footprints here. Possibly going to be a dog by the looks of it. But they look really close together. There's something been coming through there. But here there's a better track. What's that's been coming through here. Them dog prints, they look like they're a biggish dog, so you'd think if a biggish dog the legs would be wider apart if you're just standing there, wouldn't they? They were pretty close together, so I don't know what to make of that. I'm just looking in this mud here, see if there's any more prints. Something's been over all this. That possibly could be a deer print. And we've got one here, here, here. Something going on there. That looks like it's probably a fox's print. Another one there. You know, I really want to check out this area really well, because I've had a lot of cameras nicked in the past and I want to put it out when I'm sure, but there's something around what I know will be caught on the camera and they're not just left around for someone to nick them. There's something that comes through here as well, that looks of it. So this is my way of thinking. I think it's 100% people what's destroyed this, and I'm going to show you why and what I'm thinking. So there's the route, and you've got so far up here is the grab point. Like that, see how it breaks up when I pick it up? That's where it's been snapped. Because why I'm thinking that is, when you kneel down to pull something out, you only go so far down, don't you? And then you rip it up. So the distance from the root to the breaking point is about right as a human bending down and pulling it up, like I've just done with this one. And that's how far I got to pulling it out, same as the other ones. But I can't see why someone would do all this. I really don't. Right, let's put these cameras out. I think I've got two reasonably good places where I want to put them. So I've got both of my trail cameras in this little bag here. Well, it's a case, let's say. Now, there is a 50-50 chance they're going to be taken. If someone comes across, they definitely just take them away with them. So this one, I can't remember the name of it. I've had this one for a long time. And same with this one here. Oh, it's a Victoria. This one is Victorous. Really good cameras. This one's a really good camera. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to try get some information about camera next time I use them, and then we can know which camera. Got all my batteries on the inside, everything's set up. All I need to do is attach it to the tree the side of you now. Right, so I'll put camera one out, let's say. I've not shown the little spot I put it on yet. If it's successful and it catches some footage when we come round and get it again in a couple of days, then obviously I'll show you the footage then and the location. Right, I want to move away from this little area a little bit. Put them at a good distance. There's no point setting up the trail cameras under 10 feet away from each other, because you're just going to end up catching the same things, aren't you, really? Am I happy about that trail camera in its position? Yeah, I'm not too fussed up with seeing. And it's always the case, isn't it? If someone nicks them, they nick them. You can't do aught about it. Some people are just like that, really. But there's no point buying them and just leaving them in cupboard and not testing them. If you got them for this reason, get them outside for this reason. Very thorny little things, them. Ouch. Ouch. This looks a promising little place. You know, setting up these trail cameras is quite difficult. You've got to think like the animal. You know, if I come this way, am I going to go round that tree? Let's show you. Round this big tree where there is some tracks here, or would I come round here and just go through them trees there? What lead through here? Quite tricky to think about this. There's only two decent trees where I think I can set the camera. That's this one and this one here, because the rest of them are way too thick for the straps, and that is a bit of a shame. Just got to think. Think like the animal. Mating. Right, so that's both cameras set up in place now. Oh, bloody hell. Whew. Hopes. The one I've just set up, I've got a lot of hope for that actually. It's in a cracking little spot. The other one, 5 out of 10 probably. It is what it is. Like I've said a number of times, there's no point having them and just not doing out with them. Right, next time you see me, I'll be on my way back. Right, first of all, I think you can tell I've had a shave from the first part of this video. So I had a beard and now I don't. Fresh start sort of thing. So 4 days, 4 nights these trail cameras have been out, so now I'm going to go pick them up. This is like the most nerve-wracking part. Hang on, no, it's been 5 days, 4 nights to being out. So for me, this is the most nerve-wracking part, wondering if the trail cameras are still there. So what we're going to do is, we're just going to walk past where I need to be going into. Let's have a little look, see if any more damage is being done to the ground around where my trail cameras are. So I'll bring you back as soon as I know if any's there or not. So trail camera number 1, what I was less confident about, is still there, so that's good. I'll show you where I put it and why I put it here. So there's the trail camera. And I had it looking out over all that area, so hopefully it's picked some up. Right, let's have a little look. Well, I think the batteries might be dead. Yeah, it's not coming on. Oh, batteries are in place. SD cards there, so no one's messed around with it at all. So it looks like we have a flat one. So that can be a good sign. It's caught a load of footage and maybe there's some animals on it. Has it caught a lot of the trees moving around? Who knows? One thing I will do is put it back in the bag and then we'll get moving. And we'll go check on the second trail camera and have a look at that one. Hopefully we can see if it's caught out. Right, so the second trail camera looks good. I can see the tree strap. So get through all these. Wow. Trail cameras just there. You know, coming to think about it, I think I should have had the camera pointing more further down, maybe. Anyway, it was looking over all that area. Wow, so many flies. I've had to move away from where the camera was to come up here. It's the flies and they're everywhere. Go away. Anyway, I put the pin in. The pin is a password, so when someone enters the trail camera, it's no good to them to have a pin on. If I got a playback, so I've only got 9 shots. Well, very sadly, it caught note. There were 2-3 shots of me setting it up, 2 shots of me coming to get it, then just a bird. But what I'm thinking of is, these batteries are alright, so I'm going to swap these batteries over into the other camera and I can see if there's out on them here and now. So the good news is, we do seem to have some footage on this trail camera. The issue is, when I've been looking at it, it's only been recording the clips in 2 seconds, and then some of the clips in 4 seconds, and then some of the clips in 30 seconds. So I'll get this back home, we'll get it sorted out, and I'll upload whatever we have right now for you.